Mentioned that I think one of the best things this Congress has done so far is creating the new Select Committee on China. And I give Speaker McCarthy a lot of credit for doing that. It's actually titled the Select Committee on the Strategic Competition with the CCP, the Communist Chinese Party. And as my colleagues are well aware, we had over 100 Democrats supported on the House floor. I'm proud to serve on that Select Committee along with Congresswoman Steele from California. And the goal of that committee is really twofold. One is to expose the malign activities of the Communist Chinese Party. But the second point is to look from an economic standpoint on how we win the strategic competition with the CCP. And this bill here today is a start on that when we look at how do we engage economically with our like-minded allies throughout the Indo-Pacific region. And so I want to commend the bipartisan, bicameral effort here to make clear that Congress needs to be more engaged in the development and oversight of trade policy. Unfortunately, since the beginning of the Biden administration, the administration has taken really a unilateral approach when it has come to trade, and that's been mentioned here this morning. If you look at the so-called framework agreements with the U.S.-Taiwan initiative, the Indo-Pacific Economic Framework, or also known as IPEF, and the Japan Critical Minerals Agreement, where Congress has largely been left out of that process for all of those, which is unfortunate. I mentioned this a couple weeks ago in our Trade Subcommittee on Customs Policies, that it's vital that Congress plays an active and engaged role in our trade efforts in the Indo-Pacific region, including Taiwan. While I strongly support the first agreement under the U.S.-Taiwan initiative, especially given the looming threat of the CCP and our over-dependence on China, these agreements are stronger, more robust, and enforceable when Congress is involved. And that really starts today. The bill here today makes it clear that to the administration that the approach to leave out Congress needs to change. I look forward to working with my colleagues in this room to work on future trade efforts with Taiwan and others to help grow our economy and remain a leader among our partners and allies around the world. With that, I yield back, Mr. Chairman.